And we are live. Hello, 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 everybody. So, damn Silver White Dragon here to do the vibe of the week, an intuitive shamanic tarot reading, and phenomenal as always. Alright, so I got three cards for today. So, this time I'm going to start in order. And I got five of C as the first card. This is all about emotions, emotions, emotions. It's a card of loss. It's a card that says, talks about depression, feeling low. Basically, it's the highs and lows. See the waves in the back? It's basically about highs and lows of one's emotions. But there's something important that you need to understand though with this particular card. And it's this. It signifies that something may have been taken from you, whether deliberately or not. You feel the loss, and that something could be anything at all. Just remember that change is a part of life. Yes, I know, it sounds very, oh, well, she doesn't know what she's talking about, and that's so easy for her to say, and no, it's not. It is a fact that change is part of life, and life is made of peaks and shallows, hills and valleys. Oh, I look as if I'm blessing someone. So basically, you do have to reflect on the cycle of Mother Nature in temperate countries. Okay, and even in tropical countries where you have the dry season and wet season. However, the main message is, with this particular card, it is time to let go of the past. That actually is what is holding you back. It is what is keeping you down. It has to go. And you need to remember that when one door closes, another opens. And this is very important, because what I'm feeling here is that you need to reflect on the lessons learned from these particular situations. What can you keep? What do you want to keep? And what do you want to chuck? That's it. This card is, most of it is purple, and that means you do need to heed your intuition. Tap into your intuition. See, get the message of what it's really telling you about this situation. And then basically just head to the mountains. The only thing is, or run to the hills. The only thing is, the beautiful part of this is, it's a new horizon dawning, and there are secrets for you to discover within yourself. So while this card has sort of a dampening effect, it's necessary, because you need to deal with the loss. You need to deal with the feeling of loss, even though it may not necessarily be loss in a lot of instances. Alright? So look to the pleasure, look to the happy parts, take what you want, take what you can, hold it in your heart, nurture it, and let go of the rest. Okay? Beautiful. Good morning, Sonia Khan. I'm doing the vibe of the week reading. Alright, so I think that's it for 5 of C. Oh, and by the way, the 5 just jumped out at me here. The 5 is significant of change. The 5 is talking about change. That's what this is all about. It is time to accept the change. The next card that I get is also an emotional card, but this is even more upbeat. And this one, I always have to block the top because the dog ate the top. But I do so love this deck, and there's a waiting list, a long waiting list for a new deck, for the Dream Dust deck. This next card is Nine of Sea, and it's pretty gorgeous. It's all purple, and what it's saying basically is, once you have let go of the past and you are working on your stuff and going within, the passageways are going to begin opening for you. The way is going to be smoother. It is all about victory and success. Wishes granted after a turbulent time, because we have all been experiencing turbulent times. And the beauty about this one is, it's the end of a chapter. The 9 signifies that it's the end of a chapter, and the passageways are open. You just have to step through. What else? Excuse me. Good morning, Sylvia. So, feel comforted and satisfied, people, that this is a journey well worth it. And believe it or not, what you achieved, what you felt hurt you so badly, is going to fuel you forward. Really and truly. This is a beautiful, I just got that. It is going to be your fuel to propel you forward. Why? Because the next card for the week is the Chariot. The Chariot. And it's a gorgeous, gorgeous card. This card talks about determination. This card talks about powering forward. This card talks about springing up, moving up directly, or moving forward directly out of the heaviness, leaving the heaviness behind and powering yourself up, making progress. It is time. This is a card about conquering your goals and achieving them with your determination and your drive. The 3, this is a major arcana card, by the way. The 3 simply says that the Ascended Masters are very present. The red is about the passion, power, and determination. The 2 rockets on either side, that is your intuition that is tied in with your determination to go and to achieve it. And yes, so ensure that you create a plan and you know where you're going. Just remember, there is no light without darkness. Very important. Very, very important. You must create boundaries. It's the contrast, as Abraham Hicks always says. It's the contrast. We need the light and we need the dark. For instance, you would not be able to see my face clearly if there was no shadow. If there was all light, you wouldn't be able to see it at all. And if there was no light, you still wouldn't be able to see it. And that's a perfect example to illustrate, my beautiful souls, that we need the two. This is a beauty, and this is the energy that, what's the word? Embeds? No, that will fuel us for this week. All right? This is what it's all about. You are the warrior. You are in charge. And the number 7 for the Chariot card is all about spirituality and the development of your spirituality, which means basically go inside more. All right? Since I see that there are quite a few people on, which surprises me at this hour of the morning, let me do some quick readings, but I'm not going to stay on very long. So Sonia was first. So Sonia, what does Sonia need to know right now for her highest good? This is exceptional because you all know I don't do readings on Sunday mornings. So, Sonia, so these are just little quickies. Sonia. Oh, this is beautiful. I get the balance card for you, beautiful Sonia. I know things are complicated right now. Don't allow yourself to be distracted by the difficulties with the people around Sonia. Make sure that you create balance in everything. When you are tempted or you feel like flying off the handle or getting angry, take a deep breath and step back. Picture yourself taking 10 steps back to observe yourself and how you are reacting and the situation. And breathe. And then see yourself taking 10 more steps, Sonia, so that you can see it even clearer and observe your reactions. You know, I don't think I should have started this because this is not a full-blown reading at this hour of the morning. So, Sonia, there is an open window of opportunity. Okay? And this is what is beautiful for you. I see that the internet is not acting too right. I just saw it, saw a glitch too, actually. So I hope you all can hear me. This is the balance card. So be moderate. Try to be really chilled, Sonia. Try to create, I don't like using the word try. Create harmony by seeing with your heart so that you can, that will help you to be balanced all the way through in everything, Sonia. That's your reading for this week. And because you need to be more grounded, Sonia. You need to be more solid and stable so that things won't affect you too much. Okay? Well, I don't know what Jimmy has to say, so after Jimmy it's Sonia. I'm only staying on for maybe 5 or 10 minutes. So Jimmy, I cannot read your future. Sorry. So I'm going to tell you what you need to know right now. If you want your future read, you have to pay for a reading, Jimmy. Like everybody else. These are just quickies or highlights of what you need to know right now. So what does Jimmy need to know right now? Well, Jimmy, you don't seem to have any specific problem. You need to look at the world as your oyster, my man. You have come a very, very, very long way. You have come a hell of a long way, Jimmy. And this is the card for you. Basically, it's saying that you have come full circle. And that is fantastic. This is the final card in the deck. And this is the world card. The world card. And this card is telling you to be grateful, to be open, to share what you have received or give in return for what you have received. You can give in many ways and it does not have anything to do with money. All right? This is a card of completeness because of the circle. You can become a light for others, Jimmy, by sharing the lessons that you have learned. It's a beautiful card. It's a card of fulfillment. It's a card of completion. It's a card of wholeness and unity. So if you are not there yet, Jimmy, or if you don't feel as if you are on your way, and that is something to embrace. And the more that you are grateful and the more you give to share what you have received, it's the more it will begin to install itself in your life. Sylvia, what does Sylvia need to know right now for her highest good? I know my voice isn't that strong, that loud this morning, so I hope everyone can hear me. I'm not staying on for more than 5 more minutes. Sylvia. What does Sylvia need to know right now for the highest good? Sylvia, you really should take advantage of the $10 dragon process that I have going. It's yes, it's only for women and it is on a sliding scale, but I figure that most people would prefer to pay $10. It doesn't really matter. It is going to, it's a dragon process and it is really going to give you a significant boost and give you the shift that you need. All right, the links are on my page, Sylvia. All right, Sylvia, this is a time of transition for you, my dear. You are experiencing a rite of passage. So, you need to go back to being a little girl again. This card is Six of Wind. The six is all about family, and the wind is all about your windy thoughts. So, you need to sink in, and what I heard, what the word that came to mind was, you need to sink into that lavender. That's the color on the bottom there. So it must have to do with a scent. Since I mean, coming from my favorite region in France, the Provence, where lavender is the crop in summer, in addition to the magnificent fruits. This reminds me of lavender for you, Sylvia. So Six of Wind is telling me, that's why I say you need to go back to being a little girl again, Sylvia. Because the change that is coming upon you and for you is going to bring a sense of wonderment. It is going to, you are going to feel, no, that's French. It's going to marvel you. That's the best way I can say it. It's awkward English, but I'm not sure if you know French, Sylvia. Balance is going to be restored. That means, my dear, for that to happen fully, truly, you need to let go of the past and to live peacefully in the present. That's where the lavender comes in. This is a beautiful card, and I swear I can smell it. I love, love, love that. Fresh lavender in the field and freshly cut. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Your rational thinking, I'm looking at the card. Your rational thinking will help steer you through the chaos as you mentally prepare yourself for the change that lies ahead. Consequently, Sylvia, as I said, because of all that, let go of the past to just really look forward to the future and what is coming. It's beautiful. It's not gonna be beautiful. It is beautiful, Sylvia. All right, dear. Namaste. 6. Oh, I almost forgot. Who else is here? Bejoy wants a reading about Jimmy. I already did your reading. And I dislike you all repeating yourselves. It's extremely annoying. It's extremely annoying. Okay. All right. So, Bejoy wants a job reading. So it's Bejoy. Sid Goat's a ridiculous name. Bejoy wants to know about a job in 2022. Bejoy, Bejoy, Bejoy. Bejoy, what does Bejoy need to know about his job search? Well, I'm not sure if it's a job search. It's about a job. Okay. Bejoy wants to know about, get a job reading. What does Bejoy need to know about his job prospects this year? Didn't I do a reading for Bejoy already about this? Huh. Bejoy, I got 3 cards for you, and I'm sorry, I really do not have the time to do all this, which is why I don't do readings at this hour of the morning. Um, so, Bejoy, what I can tell you is, because I got 3 cards, I don't have the time to do it, truly. I don't do these things at this hour, and not only that, I'm suddenly getting a spiky ache right here. So, Bejoy, it's time to learn and grow. You need to collaborate with someone. It's time to create a partnership, Bejoy, and it's time to make a decision. You are hesitating on making a decision, Bejoy, and that is your problem. I'm just giving you a quickie, yeah? I can't go in depth in this. Yes, you are feeling unstable, but you need to hold your ground, Bejoy. The situation is challenging, it's true, I agree, but you need to persevere. I cannot do these 3 readings. They are too deep, Bejoy, so you'll have to take that. Sid Goats, I assume that you are Siddharth Joshi. All right, Mary, you're very welcome, Sylvia. Mary will be the last. I do not do love readings. I don't know what that means. So, Tuli, you will have to go elsewhere. I have no idea what that means. Mary will be the last person. Every time I see something that says, "Can I get a love reading?" I always think of those cheesy little places, the holes in the walls with the dark room and the fake crystal ball and this nonsense. That's not my scene. So Tuli, you'll have to go elsewhere or ask a correct question. But in any case, Mary is the last person. I'm not taking anyone after Mary Kearney or Carney. All right. So Sid Goats. Sid Goats. Sid. What does Sid need to know? What does Sid need to know? What does Sid need to know right now for his highest good? Alright, Sid, you're coming to the end of a chapter. It's been fiery. It's been hot. Things have you jumping. You're feeling very uncomfortable. You literally feel as if you have to keep jumping at, like as if your feet are on over a fire. That's good exercise. You are listening to the wrong people. Are you sneaking? Are you listening to other people's conversations, Sid? Because you have a very long air, as we say down here in Trinidad and Tobago in the Southern Caribbean, which means you are hearing everything, you are listening. I mean, my sister's 14-year-old son is like that. He is always sneaking, listening to other people's conversation or anything that other people are talking about. That doesn't serve you because you don't know the context. And Sid, you are putting yourself in a lot of problems because of this crap. Alright? So, which means that you're not sure which way to go. And that is complicating your situation. It's time to stand in your integrity, buddy. Alright? There is going to be a delay in what you want, Sid. However, you are coming to the end of a chapter. And yes, it is very complicated. And you do feel as if you're feeling as if those acrobat where you have to bend all the way over like this in order to keep your balance or show off. Sid, watch your ass. Okay? These things that you are doing are going to make the situation more difficult. Only for you, nobody else. Nine of Fire is saying the situation is complex. It talks about integrity and delay. You need to use your inner wisdom to help you see what is right and just for you. Sid, Siddharthi, or Siddhartha, I don't know. Siddharth Joshi. You need to chill out. You need to step back. You need to do a lot of meditation, and I suggest you start now. Breathing meditation is fantastic. Find Master Co on YouTube. I assume he's on YouTube, or find his website and start doing the meditation, the free meditations that he offers. They are going to help you get a lot of clarity on, and when you get clarity, then you can decide how to move forward. Okay, I have 4 more minutes. Mary, let's see. If I have 2 minutes after Mary, I'll do one more person. Mary. What does Mary need to know right now for her highest good? Mary, quite contrary. That's what I just heard. Mary, quite contrary. What are you being contrary about, Mary? Mary. What does Mary need to know right now for her highest good? Well, you are in a complex situation as well, Mary. I get 2 cards, but I'm only going to give you the gist of one because I'm not spending any more time doing readings this morning. So Mary, there is conflict, and the conflict that you have with whoever this person is interfering with your focus. A change is coming up for you, Mary. You need to stand your ground, Mary, and you need to remain open to new ideas and input from other people. You have a problem doing that because you're either angry or you're feeling defensive. This is not going to serve you, Mary. That person, let me put it another way. A smile is not always a smile. Mary, you are not trusting your intuition. Your intuition is the only thing that is going to guide you where you need to go in a just manner. Because your issue is your beliefs. You are not your own authority. You do not live by your own rules. Mary, you have to become your own wisdom keeper. You have to inspect your beliefs. You have to look at them, and you have to ask them when you automatically do or say or react to something, why do I believe that? Where did that come from? How do I know that that is true? Is that really true? You have to become your own wisdom keeper, Mary. You have to create your own rules to live by. This is your problem because you allow other people to take charge, and if not, well, take charge is leading the way, right? Even if you allow them, it's still taking charge because you then follow along the easy way because you don't want to create strife and stress. But all of that is bullshit. The bottom line is this: you are not ever going to be happy, Mary, until you create your own rules to live by. Until you begin to tap into your own inner resources and decide what is good and right for you, my dear. Okay? Let's see. 1 minute to go. Who can I do in 1 minute? Marie Tiber. Okay, you're very welcome, Bijoy. Marie Tiber will be the very, very last person. All right, so what does Marie need to know right now for her highest good? And after that, I'm closing up shop for the day. Marie, you do not need to worry so much. Worry is a waste of time. I should know. It's a waste of time. You have to understand, Marie, that you are experiencing an initiation right now, which is why things appear so difficult and feel so painful. You have to go through it, my dear. It's as if you are caught, in like in the fairy tales. It's as if you are trapped in a dark forest or woods, and there's no light, even though there's bright blazing sunlight outside, because the trees are so close together and the forest is old. I'm describing it, and but yet so thick it's impenetrable, so light doesn't enter much, and that is where you feel caught, my dear. You are experiencing an initiation. This is what we call the dark night of the soul. Oh, I saw the screen stick again. I hope you all can still hear me clearly. I hope you, Marie, can still hear me properly. You are experiencing a dark night of the soul, and you have to power through it. You cannot avoid it, my dear. We all go through it, and listen to me. I have been experiencing this constantly since 2021. It is extremely difficult. It's extremely painful. You feel at a loss. You feel hopeless and all those sorts of things. And with me, it keeps, as soon as I clear something, the one occurs within a few days, sometimes a week. This is building you because there is stuff that you are being forced to let go of, and the more we fight letting go, Marie, is the more difficult it feels. So go through it, meditate a lot to anchor yourself inside is in what is true and real, because the only thing that's real is within us. It's spirit. Everything else outside here is a dreamer. Okay, so you need to focus and anchor yourself inside, my dear. So what else do you need to know? You have to let go of that lost girl. You have to let go. Yeah, you're swimming in a lot of emotion. And I know it sounds trite to say that loss is part of life, but it is. And this is one time where you do have to let things go. You feel the loss, you feel the depression, but this is all about change. It is part of the change that you are experiencing right now, young lady. And while it is very difficult, you need to, the best way to deal with this is to open up more. Yes, is to open up more and let it all come into you. Feel it, scream it, shout it, write it, but feel it all. The more you feel it in the moment is the faster it leaves. It's the you don't have to let it go, Once you feel the pain and of the loss, and you feel it with every fiber of your being, the easier and faster it is to let it go. But the problem is that these things hang on and stay on because you don't want to cry. You don't want to feel weak because you remember the shit from growing up that, you're supposed to have a stiff upper lip. You're not supposed to react. You're supposed to be like this because that is what people expect. And you drank that Kool-Aid as well. No. You feel the emotions. We are women, and women feel things deeply. feel it all, then let it go. The more you feel it is the more it will dissipate. You have to feel the pain. You have to allow yourself to feel the pain 100% fully. With the snot and the tears, Afia, I cannot take you out there. Marie is the last reading. I'm already at 35 minutes and I'm done. So, my dear Marie Thibert, it is time to let go of the past. Things hurt when we hold on to the past. And the only way to let it go is to feel fully, 100%, the emotions that you are feeling. And if writing it out will help you, go write out your feelings. Write down every single word. With every single word, write down everything that you are feeling. And then burn the paper. And let it glow. Flush it down the toilet or release the ashes in running water or scatter it in the soil. Okay? Alright. So, on that note, beautiful souls, ciao. Have a great week. See you all on Tuesday. I'm not sure if it will be at 2 p.m. Eastern.